What is going on, guys? It is Ahmed and I am back today with yet another video for you all. Today we're going to talk about ticker symbol NMTR, 9 meters Biopharma. They had a really significant jump in the aftermarket, about 13.5% after having a pretty red overall day. And again, this is one of the stocks that's in our 1K to 10K challenge, as you can see here, 9 meters Biopharma. So overall, this, again, the portfolio has been pretty meh, down still about 20% or so since the beginning, which is okay because, again, these companies are long-term plays for the majority of them. So NMTR, as you see, our initial entry point was around $1.91, so it's still down about 34%. But what I want to look at today is why did it pop in the aftermarket? So I'm going to explain that real well. If you haven't already, go ahead and cop your Pop merch. It is in the description below. That's kind of why I decided to go with the bigger screen today and to give it a try. I know that some other YouTubers use this kind of dynamic on their videos, but I'll make my screen a little smaller so you guys can see everything a little better. Now, so 9 meters Biopharma. So I saw this Seeking Alpha article that was published today in the aftermarket, and as we saw, there was some insider buying that was reported to the SEC from some of the forms that they submitted, that 9 meters Biopharma submitted. So what does that mean? Typically speaking, you guys know better than I probably do, whenever we see insider buying for any company, especially pharmaceutical companies, right? As a pharmacist, I really like pharmaceutical companies, and that's what I discuss mainly on my channel. Typically, they are micro cap or penny stock plays because, again, typically from pharmaceutical companies, that's where you can get the most bang for your buck. Investing before they complete their phase 3 clinical trials based off maybe projections, forecasts from Wall Street analysts, and also just based off their products and the need in the market, right? What is the total addressable market based off some of the things in their pipeline. Now, remember guys, my channel is not for financial advice. I'm just here to put you guys on the plays that I am in. And 9 meters Biopharma, NMTR, is just one of those that we are all trading and invested in if you've been following the journey. So, as we saw, there's a two for good news. So 9 meters Biopharma announced that they closed an offering of their common stock. So as you can see here, an offering of 34.5 million shares of its common stocks is what they recently announced that they closed, inclusive of full over-allotment option exercised by the underwriters at a price of $1 per share. So again, the public offering is complete. They got the capital that they need, which approximately says here $31.5 million that's going to be made payable to the company to help them with R&D. You could read through the article with R&D and to complete some of the things that they're currently doing, because again, they have a lot of products on their pipeline for that are in phase 2, phase 3. Some things are even in preclinicals, but regardless, super excited about this one. And guys, we already know what the Wall Street analysts are saying. That's why I was very confident in this play for the long term. So as you can see, it's considered still a strong buy with the overall market pullback. As you can see, a lot of these were just reiterated or reiterated or assigned in the last 2 weeks. So people are, again, some of these 4 to 5 star Wall Street analysts are saying between $3 price targets and up to a $6 price target. So that's a 440% upside potential for 9 meters Biopharma, or NMTR. I'm someone that, again, started investing in it almost at the $2 range knowing this, but of course, unpredictably, the market decided to continue to pull back after we thought we got in a pretty solid entry point when it's already ran up to $1.91 a share. Now, before I continue, if you're someone that has not been able to buy 9 meters Biopharma and you're interested in buying NMTR, use Webull. You get your 2 free stocks when you deposit $100. That's number one, right? So the first stock you get just for opening your account between $2 and $250. And your second stock, once you invest $100 into your brokerage account, you put the $100 in, just deposit it. No need to buy even a stock yet. You get between $8 and $1,600 worth of a stock. So think about that. Free money waiting for you at your disposal. All you got to do is use the link below, sign up, and have at it. Get your free stocks, get your free money. Now, I like to always bring up Stockta now because people ask me what are good entry points, right? So this is of course something you can do on your own, and I like transparency and showing you guys these kind of tools because I don't think it should be a secret. I think it's something that everyone should be able to use since, again, it's on the internet and it's free for all. So where are the support lines moving forward? Now we know the stock ran up today based off some of the insider reports. So what does that mean? Between now, so it looks like there was resistance at $1.13 a share. We broke that after the run-up in the aftermarket. We're actually at $1.26 per share. So between $1.26 now and even $1.38, there's another resistance point for us near that 140 range. So again, good entry points for this one if you want the 3 strike prices, $1.23. So right around where it's at now. $1.13 is an even better entry point. And last but not least, the $1.07 support line. So 107. Those on the left there are probably your best entry points that you can get into. Even $1.02, that's even of course better. But if we look at the price action over the last month, you could see 9 meters biopharma ran up to about $1.84, pulled back about 28%. Looks like from Friday, March 19th through the 24th. And since then, down even 15% just the last, not even, about a week and a half or so. So overall, we're seeing it's been just an overall market pullback in healthcare stocks in the healthcare sector, especially within the penny stock range. So of course, those of us who are invested in them were hit the hardest. But regardless, now in April, as again, this is typically the most bullish month of the year. This is typically when people buy typically most of the money that people are willing to invest comes around April. Again, people are filing their taxes, tax returns are probably coming, etc., etc. So there's a lot of different catalysts when it comes to capital coming into the market. But also understand that right now there's sector rotations that are going on, right? People are moving away from tech, healthcare, and more into there was just a lot of the recovery plays. So again, the market right now is actually a lot more careful than it was back in end of 2020 when everything was just running up at a ridiculous pace, exponentially. I'm hoping we see that bull run again, but people are now becoming better investors, right? Because a lot of new investors came in the scene when the market crashed back in March 2020, a year ago. So between last March and now, people have become a lot better and well-versed in trading, and so people are making more wise decisions and more and better investment choices, if you will. So that's what's truly going on. And again, this is just my analysis. You can of course look at your own, but that's really what I wanted to share today with 9 meters biopharma. The insider trading report is what's causing this, is what caused, in my opinion, the pop in the stock in the aftermarket. And also you can see that they finally closed the direct offering, and that's what initially started causing the pullback on the stock. So I always say when direct offerings happen, it's best to try to pounce once the offering is completely closed. So here it is closed. They got the capital that they need, and especially for biopharmaceutical companies that are within the penny stock sector. Those are just it's a no-brainer for them to do direct offerings when they're able to, especially when the price of the stock runs up in a very short amount of time. So they took advantage of that. They got the capital they need, and now it's time for us to potentially get back in. So honorable mentions. I can't go a video without taking a quick glance at Zomedica. But again, overall had a pretty good day. Looks like in the after hours it kind of pulled back quite a bit. But again, came down to $1.13 a share, which kind of scared me. But it bounced up 30% at some point during the day, but then pulled back a little bit from then to the aftermarket. So we'll see how it opens tomorrow. We just need news. We need news. We need news. I keep saying that in every video. But thank you so much everyone for tuning in. Get your free stocks with Webull. And until next time, everybody, keep investing.